Welcome back, everybody. It's news time. And, yeah, it's news time. So check it out. We're going to talk crypto, obviously, because in this system, this economy, crypto currencies, right? These secret currencies, which aren't so secret. In my personal believing that this is the new economy, based on all the news that I've found, articles that I've read, information that's been sent to me, viewing all these things, I can only draw one conclusion. And as I share all the stuff that was shared to me, I hope that you all can draw the same conclusion. So, with that being said, we have here from Altcoin Daily, whales are buying Doge. Doggy coin, dog A. Whales, all right? That's a lot of money coming into Doggy or Doge. Doge, Doggy, whatever. Well, with all the news that we've reviewed, all the articles that we've looked at and discussed, yes, it makes 100% that whales would be, because it's already being accepted through Verifone and at stores for payment. All right. So, it makes perfect sense. We're looking at whales, right? Large amounts of Dogecoin being collected. Okay. So let's move along. Liquidations near 650 million. Says Bitcoin price action sees its lowest level since the second week of October after a hefty 5,000 red daily candle. Okay. So when we look at what's going on, I mean, clearly here in the United States alone, not that we have the most money in this space, because obviously we don't. But when you look at liquidate, big money's not letting go. It's us common folk that are unaware of the overall potential in the future. It's us that have bills to pay, that have priorities, responsibilities, and that get entrapped or ensnared in these quote-unquote practices from generation to generation. And at some point in time, we got to break it, but that's not the conversation piece today. But these practices that happen every year like clockwork, and more get added every year, we as United States citizens and other countries as well that are part of this practice, we're withdrawing money and participating. Okay. Whales, corporations, big money, they're making money off us. So liquidations near 650 million for Bitcoin, right? CEO rips on Doge or Doggy coin. So it says the Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has recently called out Dogecoin for the crypto's inflationary dynamics. So it doesn't matter what happens with that, maybe it's just to bring attention or light to these cryptocurrencies. Maybe it's just to make news and headlines, but it doesn't matter. If it's accepted for payment, it does not matter. If value is held in it, it does not matter. People are going to use it. People are going to spend it. So maybe that's just to make some noise for people to do wild, crazy things. Coinbase has outages, right? This isn't unfamiliar to anybody that uses Coinbase now, is it? Coinbase, a major global cryptocurrency exchange, has suffered from 3 major outages within the past 30 days. This isn't nothing new. It's an exchange. And one of the things that, one of the principles of dealing with cryptocurrencies is understanding that an exchange is a temporary place for your currency. It's not really a bank. It's just a temporary place where you can hold it there on their registry or on their ledger, so that you can then easily make exchanges at low cost, right? If you need to get out of something, if you need to get into something else, whatever the case may be, that's all the exchange does. And so when you leave it there, these are the potential things. You're resting on them to keep that server and system and everything up and running And so there are other exchanges. That's not the only one. This is when we start talking about wallets, but that's not the conversation for today. All right, so let's move along. Abandoned exchanges. Wow. So Elon Musk has once again spoken out in favor of self-custody, urges Doge holders to abandon centralized exchanges. Now, understanding the outages, right, with exchanges, again, temporary holding place. All right. The next thing that we'll have to learn is what wallets are and how to store on wallets and keep those keys. And then the severe part of this is that wallet's your bank. So guess what? If that wallet's your bank and all access to your funds is in that wallet, and that wallet's your bank and that's your device, well, you need to think about that. All right. Because on an exchange, it's all there on the exchange, right? There's some things there that can prevent, right? But with a wallet, hey, you need to have some encryption so people can't get into it, get access to it from your device. So that's something else to think about. But we need Elon Musk to tell us that, because if Mr. Elon Musk didn't tell us that, I don't think we would ever figure that out. So yeah, thank you again, Mr. Musk. You're doing an incredible job. Thank you. Regal Theaters now accepts crypto as payment. We could have seen this coming, right? AMC accepts it, right? We know that stores that have the Verifone point of sales machines can accept cryptocurrencies by the end of this year. Look at us. We're going in December here shortly, right? By the end of this year. Okay, so we're in that space. There's a few more things we're going to have to learn going forward, because you got to deal with scammers and theft of cryptocurrency. So these are things we got to be aware of. But hey, we're in that space now, right now. We got one here that says Shiba Inu is on Newegg. It's official. Electronics retailer Newegg confirmed that Shiba will be accepted as payment methods on their sites. Okay? So look at this. Doesn't matter what people think. It matters what's actually being done. All right? Doge is accepted for payment. Now Shiba's accepted for payment. So if it has value and it's accepted for payment, it has value. Okay? And value will obviously increase. This is just stuff. This isn't even critical thinking. This is common thinking. To see all these headlines and be able to put this information together, this isn't rocket science. Every one of us should be able to put these things together. So the IMF, right? Look at here. The IMF posted that there's a wallet in Nigeria, right? In Nigeria, right? They've got a crypto wallet. It's called the Naira Speed wallet. What does that tell you? Okay, they've got wallets over there. Obviously, the technology is expanding all over the place. We're there. We're only going to go deeper into this. This is the new economy. This is the new financial system. All this one world economy, this transcends the system that we're used to. This is the one world economy, right? Digital currencies or cryptos. They transcend borders. Borders don't stop currencies, okay? Exchanges, the only reason that all these legislative branches are on these exchanges is because they have to find some way to make sure that there's no way for the big money to get screwed out of it. Because the big money is where they don't want to lose anything. It just so happens because we're using it, eventually when they get all this stuff nipped in the butt, we'll have protection too. But for big money to be globally through all nations moving in these digital currencies, these cryptocurrencies, they have to have everything locked down so that the big money doesn't get cheated or swindled or stolen or jacked. So when we hear about the exchanges and how they're trying to put pressure on them and the legislation that's going through in the United States, this isn't for us. This is for big money. We're just, we're just leaves on the tree. All right. The tree, it's all about the tree. We're just leaves on the tree. All right. El Salvador buys the dip. And we're going to close out with this. El Salvador buys the dip. Nayib Bukele remains unfazed by this week's market and has taken the opportunity to secure another 100 Bitcoin. Way to go, Bukele. I've been saying it, this guy, Bukele, he's like, I'm ride or die with this, and this is helping show everybody what we're going into. Again, other countries, they're going into this. So Bukele buys it. Blood in the streets, he don't care. That just means he's gonna buy up for his country.